Welcome back to Rain World. Last time we met with Survivor, we got through the leg and the underhang of this massive, massive structure. What lies beyond? Not so sure, but I think we're getting close to finding out. Spear in my main hand in case this guy gives me trouble. Yellow lizards have the power of telekinesis. Now, what the hell does that mean? They can communicate with each other, basically. But if there's only one, then we're not so worried about it. Kind of is a bit redundant. Kind of want that extra. Ugh. He's going for it, though. Yeah, the green flashes of lightning, very ominous. Nice. We've unlocked slime mold. This is that slime mold stuff. I mean, he loves this. I don't know if I'd see myself eating that, you know, just off the walls of this this ancient structure, but so long as it's nourishment for him. Survivor's not a picky guy, I don't think. Ancient letters. Of course, all the vegetation suggests it's been, you know, tens, hundreds, maybe thousands of years since anyone last cultivated these hallways. So we leave the exterior. Five pebbles. I think I'm gonna take this time to shelter. If you thought things were already starting to become a bit unhinged, a little bit off the rails, I think here in Five Pebbles, we're gonna experience the apex of that. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Alright, Grapple Worm, you've served me well, but for now, you're gonna stay behind. Just watch after the shelter for me. Yes, that's a good boy. Just please stay in there. and suddenly everyone's mind is blown. Within 5 pebbles, there is no gravity. So everything we've learned so far about the controls and the mechanics, it all changes in here, in this one region in particular. And why that is, we're not sure yet. We were given a choice, up or right. I think I'm gonna go up. Can already hear the slishing and sloshing up there. Not looking forward to this. Let's see, what do we have here? Now, we saw these earlier at Looks to the Moon, these sort of like little flies. There were 5 of them buzzing around her, but here they are much more abundant. And upon eating one, and yes, they are edible, we now have this glow effect. And this glow lasts for the rest of the game, for the record. So if we go to a dark area, we now have a permanent upgrade. We can now forever see, or at least be illuminated around us in those dark areas. So, that's pretty sick. For whatever reason, it doesn't want me to eat this one. There we go. But anyway, I'm kind of bumbling around. I'm gonna try to keep moving. Tell me why it's so hard to make it into that pipe. Nice. All of this technology, holograms. Random worm-like guys. I don't really know what's up with him. I don't know if those are eyeballs on him, but seems friendly, so I'm just gonna leave him to do what he does. Now, when you're in anti-gravity, if you throw something, you actually get a boost of momentum in that direction. Comes in very handy because there's certain times when you catch yourself going the wrong way, and if there's no gravity, right, there's no resistance, there's nothing nothing to propel you in the other direction, so a throw boost really comes into play. Oh, that can't be good. Very eerily similar to those blue octopi that we've been seeing about. I don't like what I'm seeing. Unfortunate development. Let me tell you, it's quite unfortunate. Yeah, not a fan of these guys. They can actually hear you as well. Which is very creepy, for the record. They can't move, but they can hear you move. Ugh. And these rot tentacles, you can actually climb along them. Uh-oh. Hello there. So you're asking yourself, what the hell are octopi doing in this superstructure? Surely in the garbage waste, it made sense to see them, right? But here, like, definitely no water around, right? There's definitely not really the right resources for them. So without spoiling too much, we are actually exactly in the kind of environment that they thrive off of. That thing in the middle distorts gravity. But all of this rot around it is, like, causing it to malfunction, I guess. Careful. Didn't like that sound. Oof. The squishy sounds as you climb along the rot tentacles. It's so disgusting, man. I love it. Careful now. I hear them somewhere. Makes you wonder if they can hear me. Uh-oh. No! Ah. And thus the end of the survivor run. Alright, that's fine. If it's okay with everybody else, I think we're gonna take a different route this time. Yeah, what was that? Just where are we, man? That's it. It's that easy, man. It's that quick. I guess, we will leave Grapple Worm behind again. Oh, he is having a good time. He took one look at Unfortunate Development and he said, yeah, actually, I think I will stay here. Thank you very much. We go to the zoo and who's really in the enclosure? Is it them or us? We're not even playing Monk yet, and this is already the existential Rain World stream. Meet the most stressful song in the game. That is the threat music of the superstructure, 5 Pebbles. As you get close to a Daddy Longlegs, or just a big cluster of rot, I guess, the song gets louder and more intense. But that's sort of like those undertones, that sort of background, like radiation, like Geiger counter-esque like sound, that's constant. So long as there's one in the same room as you. Oh, the way he moves just is not okay, man. One day, I'm gonna have sleep paralysis, and I'm gonna see a Daddy Longlegs just spazzing out on the other side of the room. Hey, buddy. Alright, I need to get down into that pipe. We need a distraction. Here, have a distraction. Uh-oh. No problem here. Yes, okay. Yes, come up here. Not too quickly, though. Yeah, not so touchy-feely right now, please. Okay, good. Let's go... Which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. So, this is when it comes into play, that knowledge from way earlier of, you don't make sound when you grab onto poles, but you do make sound when you bump into walls. So we kind of have to take advantage of that to sneak around these guys. Of course, sometimes we're not going to have a choice. Man. Don't mind if I take a pit stop here for a little bit of food, a little bit of glowy power. The illumination effect is great, by the way, because it completely, or at least for the most part, it completely circumnavigates the problem I talked about earlier, where you can't always see where you are when you come out of a pipe. Like, sometimes it can be a bit disorienting, but if you see that glow pop up on the screen, there's no question, right? So, took us a bit to get here, but at least we're here. There's that sound. He's somewhere. And he could be just on the other side of the screen, so I'm a little bit nervous to full send it. But I guess in the name of Twitch streaming and such, you just gotta full send it. Nice. I'm still nervous. As I should be, maybe. Full send. I hear his threat music, but I do not see him. Yeah, I do like to take a moment to appreciate the background art. Like, just all these turbines, all this, like, machinery. There's, like, a stereo system on top of us. Definitely not. It's definitely whatever it is. I don't know. This is really what it feels like to be a dust mite inside of a massive gaming PC. It's getting a little bit toasty in here, so I'm just gonna take a moment to hydrate. Am I mistaken? Did we gain chieftain? Did we gain chieftain points even though there's no scavengers? I'll take it, man. I guess the notoriety just matters. Oh, nice. So that's his spawn. Glad to see we're getting really intimate here. Man. You wouldn't guess where I need to go next. Can I throw a spear down? Oh, careful. I'm trying to turn around in this pipe. It's not working out. How are we gonna get him away from there? Yes, please just go on your own. Awesome. Sick, dude. Still not in the clear yet. Very nice touch is that within 5 pebbles, you hear the same like ambient sort of the same ambient cue sound effect that you hear in Looks to the Moon. Of course, we'll see why that is eventually. I personally use the D-pad when I play Rain World, but for the anti-gravity sections in particular, I use the analog stick. Just because I find it easier to get exactly the angle I'm looking for on a jump. You kind of have to nail it. Oh, this blue is doing it for me right now. anti-gravity disruptor. We saw one of these in unfortunate development, but this one is fully intact. And it is a bit loud. Maybe a bit too loud. Let me just turn some things down a little bit. Alright, to make it through this room, we're gonna need a throw boost. That wasn't the throw boost I was looking for. Oh, come on, Survivor. The slow climb down. I'm trying to grab onto the second pole that's crossing this one. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, tricky little puzzle to navigate. Recursive transform array. Power plant of 5 pebbles. Think of this as essentially, yeah, just one giant power supply. Should we find out what happens if we touch those electrified, whatever they are? I think we can do without that. Well, that's not good. I think I pissed that guy off. We're gonna go a different way. Yeah, there's a guy up there. He's kind of friends with the neuron flies. I don't think he's too happy with me right now. Rightfully so. I am chowing down. I do not mind. Oh, there he is. That's one of them. He's got like 5 heads. Let's see. Yep, he's coming down. He's very slowly... This game is a trip, man. I don't even know how to describe what in the unholy fuck we're looking at right now, but... Yeah, he's called an inspector. And he's very mad right now, so we're just gonna go shelter. Another dream. Visions of another life, of another world. I gotta say, this blue is very lovely, though. It's a great contrast from the mostly red and green and brown exterior that we were seeing. Hello, Inspector. We're gonna be friends this time. This is ominous. Surely this can't lead to any kind of bad news. want to see what's in the center of this room. Maybe I don't. A big square. So, my interpretation is that this big square is the central power supply. Much like the one you and I have in our PCs, just a little bit scaled upwards. I guess to power something of this size, right? I'm surprised they even were able to make it that compact, but it just shows how futuristic this society was, that they could build something like this and power it with whatever the hell we got going on here. Anyone else hear that? Suddenly it's gone. Memory conflicts. A little bit bright for my tastes, but we get to see each other for once. Or you guys get to see me. I get to see you all in spirit. Let's see, which way did I come from again? This is all very disorienting. I would like to go down. Maybe I don't want to go down. Maybe I'm actually pretty happy going up. Yeah, the rot is prevalent even here. So, where are we now? You could think of this as basically a huge hard drive. I know it doesn't look like it, but use your imagination a little bit. If I hit any of these red blocks, it's going to be a rest in peace headphone users moment. I'm just giving a heads up. This stuff all looks extremely dangerous to just be dangling around in, but trust me, it's all good. There's that sound again. General Systems bus. We've reached the heart of 5 Pebbles. I mean, look at this place. This amalgamation of everything. This is just all computer processes going on. Presumably, at least. fasting. Hello. Yes. Yes, that's me. Hello, Mr. Conveyor Belt Man. I guess I can't say I agree or disagree with that. You raised some valid points. All I recognized was the number 26, which is how old I'm going to be this year. Oh, I'm not sure if he likes that or not. Okay. He's using World Edit. He's placing down a schematic right now. I don't know if I gave you permission to do a brain scan, buddy. He moves it closer. That's a taunt. Is this reaching you? Stuck in a cycle, repeating pattern. You want a way out. Godlike in comparison. Alright, dude. Alright. Alright, no need to repeat yourself, man. I caught your godlikeness the first time. I respect your vocabulary, but not so sure if I trust you, man. Can't even help myself. Go west, past the farm arrays, and then down, deep into the earth, where the land fissures, as deep as you can reach, where the ancients built their temples and danced their silly rituals. The mark I gave you will let you through. Not that it solves anyone's problem but yours. Hey man, I was just looking for my family, so... Oh. Well, thanks, dude. You're a little bit weird, but I like you. So we have met 5 Pebbles. So 5 Pebbles was kind to us in the way that he actually spoke to us in a language we can understand. Well, more so, he allowed us to understand his language. What do we have here? It's a depiction of something. It's pretty hard to tell. Doesn't help that it's been overtaken by flora, etc. But these symbols that we're seeing are the karma symbols. These are the symbols that we see when we hibernate or when we die. Makes you wonder who's in these, like, paintings. We haven't found any kind of figures like this. Except the blue fruit. The blue fruit, I guess, transcends all time in reality. So we've reached the top of 5 Pebbles. So for anyone confused, because it is a little bit confusing, the name of this handsome gentleman that we're seeing right now in this dream is 5 Pebbles, but he is also the structure that we are in. Everything that we've been traversing is part of him, because he himself is the computer. The guy that we met with, you could think of him, he's like the CPU, essentially. He is like the main core of everything. So the other gift that 5 Pebbles gave to us was an increase in our maximum symbol. So now we're at symbol level 10, and that is the maximum you can reach in the game. So, thanks, 5 Pebbles. You're a homie for that. So we take our leave. But where exactly are we going to end up? After going up the leg, through the underhang, and up all the way through the supercomputer. What happens when you go out through the side? Oh. Oh.